Welcome to If Other FNAF animatronics had a place in Ultimate Custom Night. Everyone knows that there are 50 animatronics in Ultimate Custom Night. But what if there were more? Like from Security Breach. So today's video will be the mechanics I made up for all the animatronics that weren't in Ultimate Custom Night. Let's start off with Security Breach, shall we? Glamrock Chica. Chica will search the halls for pizza, and the longer she looks, the closer she will look to your office. And your goal is to keep her away from your office, because if she gets in, she will jump scare you and kill you. So what you need to do to avoid Chica is to buy the pizza that costs 1 Faz coin, and once you click on her to give her the pizza, she will reset all the way back. However, as risky as it may be, I suggest waiting until she gets close to use the pizza on her. I mean, it is kind of obvious that if you reset it while she's not close, she's just gonna go back to where she was in not long of a time, so that's pretty much one wasted Faz coin. But even though you might get caught up in doing something else that you forget to check on Glamrock Chica, I suggest waiting until she gets somewhere. But on 50-20 mode, you might actually want to reset her. But again, she will come out many more times in 50-20 mode, and there will be so much other stuff to worry about. I do not think you will be able to survive Glamrock Chica. Not that easy. Roxy. Roxy is identical to Rockstar Bonnie. Find her mirror when she shows up in your room. If you don't do it within 10 seconds, she jump scares you and kills you. Monty. Monty will not show up on your cameras or anywhere. He will just start banging on the wall near your door, and when you hear him, you have to close the door, or he kills you. Staff bots. If staff bots are in a camera, you can only look at the camera for 5 seconds before getting all the Faz coins on your screen taken away for an hour. Pairing staff bots with Glamrock Chica can be a nightmare. Map bot. The map bot works just like Rockstar Foxy. If you click on it, it will give you a 50% chance to push all the animatronics towards you, or a 50% chance to push all the animatronics back away from you. Sun and Moon. Sun will stand in Toy Freddy's room. If Moon ever appears where Sun is standing, click the light button and turn the lights on, or Moon will jump scare you. Glamrock Endoskeleton. The Glamrock Endoskeleton is a ventilation character. It will be stopped by the vent laser and the top vent being closed. But if you view the vents, he will stop moving. Vanny. Vanny will be in the bottom right vents, and when she shows up, the cameras will shut off and all the doors will open. And in order to stop her from jump scaring and killing you, you must close the vent. Simple. Glamrock Freddy. If 20 seconds after he needs repairing, you still are not repairing Freddy, he will kill you. If you do not repair him correctly and carefully, you will be killed by him. That's all for Security Breach, and now for Secret of the Mimic. Nurse Dolly. What you have to do for Nurse Dolly is, when she's awake, she will play loud music and she will start coming towards your office. In this version, she is on wheels and moving on a track. So what you have to do is you have to click on her to make her wheels go backwards and bring her back into her original room. And when she gets to her original room, she will go back to sleep. If you fail to click on her despite the loud music when she's awake, she will jump scare you. The Mimic. The Mimic has its own system, like the camera system, duct system, and ventilation system. The mimic will be in the endo system. What you have to do for the mimic is you have to make sure mimic is far away from the entrance to your room. They do not have an audio lure in this system, but what you do is you want to close the endo system vent, which will, of course, take away power and is another thing to worry about. Jackie. My original thought for Jackie was going to be to have her wait in a box in your room, kind of like in FNAF Secret of the Mimic, where she kind of like waits in the box. And I thought I'd have her similar to the FNAF 2 puppet mechanic, but like kind of different, where she just sits in your office all the time, and if she's out of the box, you gotta do something to put her back in the box. I never was able to find anything different, so that's the mechanic. Just wind up the puzzle box to put her back in. Big Top. This specific mechanic would be very similar to Glamrock Chica and Rockstar Freddy in a way, because in order to survive Big Top, you must buy a 3 Faz coin ticket, and there's no way to get out of it like Glamrock Chica. So you have to buy a ticket and then click on Big Top, and then he will go away, but he also will take the ticket. Party Time Chica. Party Time Chica has the same mechanic as Foxy in FNAF 1. What she will do is she will walk down the hallways, and when she walks to the door, she will peck her beak at the door, taking 3% power. And you have to close the door, or she will just walk right in and jump scare you. Yendo. Yendo has a different mechanic than in Sister Location, I think. Yendo is just identical to Trash in the Gang, but when Yendo just does jump scare you, it will cause a little bit of your audio to go up, and it will be a little bit of a problem for noise-sensitive animatronics. I forgot to say before we went to Yendo, but we are now on to Sister Location animatronics. Bab and Electrobab. What you have to do for these two little munchkins is they are on a tower in a baby system, and your job is to make sure that on the baby system they don't get all the way to the top, because if they get to the top, they will jump scare you and kill you. So each of them goes to the top, or each of them reaches the top at different times. So you have to check on them both.
That's all I could think of. Bye.